Hello, I am Adalberto Cervantes Rodriguez. I am the creator of the ERP technology and business database technology that is used only by SAP and Oracle. Those companies installed my technology at the Mexican oil company Pemex. I requested to the Mexican government to give me a copy of the agreement between Oracle and Pemex and SAP and Pemex, and they couldn't find it. This smelled really fishy, and it's because they use both of my technology, the ERP technology and the business database technology, to put in bankruptcy all the Mexican government companies that belong to the Mexican citizens. Today they want to do the same with the US companies, move them to China, or move it to Mexico, where the Mexican military are putting them in bankruptcy, as well as using graduate fellows from universities like TESEM, ITAM, Ibero, Americana, Anáhuac, among others. All of them, there are universities that belong to the elites, Catholic Church, Jew Church, and others. And after they put it in bankruptcy, they are moved to China as well. Because all the partners are a lot of small Indian origin IT companies, mainly registered in Texas, North Carolina, New York City, instead of Michigan, instead of California, protected by the skull bonds to do this accounting and fiscal frauds, and put in bankruptcy the United States. As well as all the clients. We know that there are G banks that control manipulating all the economy, defining percentage to the Illuminati corporates to destroy any country they want. Today they want to do the same with their focus in United States to be replaced by China, Israel, and Switzerland. As I told you before in previous program, all the data and processes are totally incorrect because they didn't use US science and technology and industrial engineering, and you can check that if you're going to your hospital, clinic, or health centers, then all the data and processes are mixed up. They don't even can make a basic autopsy to define if someone is dead by natural causes or someone is murdered using electromagnetism, implants, nanotechnology, MK Ultra, and other devices. As the father of industrial engineering has assigned, I recommend to use immediately industrial engineers with ergonomics background. At the end of the day, we're going to have this technology integrated with my ERP technology and business database technology, and we're going to have a solution, of course. Because of all these issues, all the presidents, including Obama, all the CEOs are considered right now like criminal, satanic, diabolic, psychopaths, and even homosexual, because the elites are putting in them the reptilian implants that made them be homosexual, plus the MK Ultra that made them be puppets of the elites. So they control all the necessities, including the basic necessities like poop and pee. So you can imagine the situation, okay? Today we're going to talk about the situation. As I told you before, I have more than 4 years in judicial processes, and basically I have the opportunity to even force SAP, for example, to fire a CEO of SAP in Germany. Other guy in India, CEO of SAP, was murdered in his own bed after not sleeping. The CEO of Oracle, Larry Ellison, he has to resign as well, even though he is the owner. So there's a lot of things that are happening, and one of them was the creation of HANA, the cloud, and the Bigdata. All of them, they are pathetic because basically they want to block me in my criminal Zoom. But these guys are lost, okay? Because big data is not science and technology. It's not industrial engineering. I think that they want to create again industrial engineering, but it's already done all that. So there's nothing new. In the case of the cloud, this other server, and because of all this situation with the NSA, it's too risky for a company to have the cloud. But of course, it is basically because as well all the hardware doesn't have the power, all the don't have the power, personal computers instead of legacy systems. My technology can work even in legacy systems, and I think that is going to be really the future of something like that, or an hybrid between the personal computers uh, and the um, and the legacy systems. So it's something that some expertise in hardware has to analyze according with the new approaches of my technology, because of course what they did in Oracle and SAP is totally wrong, and you can see what is happening with the CEOs, and you can check what are going to be the results using these new approaches, basically because they want to say that the ERP technology is all, when it's not necessarily, because they don't copy me right. So definitely is going to be a big change when they use my technology as I design it, and and that's the real situation. But these guys, they have to be in a trial with a judge, and there has to be a sentence I mean, judicial decision about all this situation, because they're doing this accounting and fiscal fraud on purpose, destroying first the Mexican government companies that belong to the Mexican citizens. But they have been using worldwide, even with the Federal Reserve, with the case of Enro and others. Okay, using my technology in this way, it's so evil. Okay. Anyway, the purpose of this program is to show you that this new technology like HANA, the cloud, and the big data is basically because they are really desperate in after I presented the SU, and I have been complaining for almost 4 years. Okay, so that's why you can see these changes, but it's not going to give any solution at all. Okay, these guys, they don't know science, U.S. science and technology and industrial engineering, and at the end of the day, it's going to be the pain in the ass of this big head. Okay. Thank you very much for listening me. I hope that you like this program. May click in like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my video. Thank you very much. God bless you.